See you, Whitnum. Don't. You can leave, but don't leave. Keep Cloud here. Stay with me as Cloud at least. Napaz with the 233. Now give us your time. I'm guessing he means that we hit the donation incentive, maybe. Yeah, I think we did. Thank you, man. Thanks so much. We'll be having an extra hour of stream today. That's super hype. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Oh, this is it. This is the time. The time is now. Red 13's dead. But that's okay. I can fix this if Cloud does his job. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! How did that kill him? He had frickin' Mighty Guard. Oh, you know why? Because it's active. That's why. Yeah, see, this is what happens, man. People talk me into stuff all the time. Go get Mighty Guard! It's on active. Mighty Guard is terrible on active. This is why I don't listen to my chat. Just kidding, I do. But, you know. Whenever I'm wrong about something, everyone's like the first to be like, wow, Death, you're wrong. And then as soon as chat's wrong about something, it's like, well, you see, the thing is, like, though, we're chat, so we're allowed to be wrong and stuff. Yeah, Mighty Guard's useless. Mighty Guard takes 85 MP to give Cloud a barrier for like 5 seconds. Screw Mighty Guard. Rich112358 and hello Cara now following. Thanks for following, man. Appreciate it a lot. So yes, we definitely hit the donation incentive. Let me close that out. Thank you guys so much for that. We'll be having an extra hour of fan request, whatever that happens to be, so that'll be cool. What happened to my... What in the world? What is going on? Oh. I got this, guys. Don't worry. I don't need another HP plus. I don't need to get my limits. I got this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Darth Unity Bus has got this down, except I forgot Sadness, you're right. It's alright. We'll throw Tranks and it'll be all okay. It's not gonna be okay. It was a joke. It was a meme. Yep. This is why Sadness is. If you ever asked yourself, hey Death, why you always put Sadness on? This is why. This is why you always put Sadness on. He will, every boss in this game will tear you to pieces. Son of a biscuit. Paralyze usually works against him, actually. I don't know if it does in this mod or not. It's a possible idea. One thing I could maybe try. Oh my god. Why? One thing I could maybe try is cross slash. Give Cloud cross slash and just cross slash at the very beginning of the fight, and then set up, and then this won't happen where I just die immediately. Might be a good idea. Of course, I just gave him sadness and saved the game, so that maybe wasn't the best plan, but. I think I have plenty of chance, yeah. Let's get Cloud his overdrive limit break trance real quick. Yeah, but I'm not going to use Eris. She is probably super Garbo right now. I think Lost Number will look at her and she'll die. Oh, I should have put Manipulate on. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, that's a good start. Hey! That worked out real well. Oh, I forgot to change the tier. God dang it. Where's my head today? See you, Jagged-O-Matic. Have a good one. Good to see you again. We're gonna do this and he's probably gonna be immune to Paralyze. Or it'll be like some new threat thing where if you try to hit him with his old weakness, he like auto-kills you. The heck is that enemy? What is that? Askendime? It's some weird noise when he hits you. I love tier 1 Cloud limits. They fill up so fast. He hit me for like 300 damage and Cloud almost got his limit break just from that. Attack me. Attack me, Cloud. I am your friend. He is asking for a dime. Can you stop? Oh, there you go. Jeez, he had 40% chance to cover. He didn't cover that whole time. What in the world? What kind of foolishness is this? Alright. Let's try this again. Now watch this not work at all. Yeah, his attack did sound like Eris's crit attack. That's pretty weird. His attack noise was like a fork hitting a spoon. Cling! What's up, Rio? What's up, Bestiary? Alright. Let's do this. Galactic! How's it going, my buddy? From Portugal. Welcome. Hey, it still works. Good stuff. Now, because it's active, you know, it's not gonna last very long. Like, C's already good to go, but I was able to get slow on him. What in the world? What happened to... I healed him. What even happened? Where did my heal go? Hello? Dang. I don't even understand what just happened. I don't even understand. God dang it, Cloud. I hate you. You suck. You suck. You suck so bad. Like, he only covers when I don't want him to. It's ridiculous. It's a 40% chance, but it's a 100% chance if it's gonna kill him. Yeah, my chat is always really worldwide. I have a lot of fans in UK and a lot of cool places. Greenland, Ireland. I have like a weird number of fans from Ireland. I don't know why. Even like back in the day when I first started YouTube, for some reason the Irish enjoy me. I don't know. I don't even drink, but isn't that like the native culture of Ireland? I don't know, man. Ireland is awesome, though. I can't say enough good things about Ireland. And I'm not just saying that because it's 40% of my fan base. Just kidding. I'm not really kidding, though. Ireland's pretty great. Okay, well. On a scale from 1 to doesn't work, cross slash is up there. I get like 1 turn and then that's it. Oh my god, I didn't even have enough time to cure. Okay, cross slash legitimately doesn't do anything. Like nothing at all. It gave me nothing extra than what I had before. I get maybe 1 turn with 1 person. Maybe. Just defend. Okay. This is good. Everybody should just defend. I kind of want to use remove, but I think just defending with everyone's going to be better. At least defending with Cloud and Yuffie all the time. And then just Red 13 can just heal. And if he gets hit, he shouldn't get 1 shot unless he gets crit. Which, you know, is a big possibility, but I'm willing to take that chance. Thank God I got that off in time. You gotta be fast, man. Like, you can't be screwing around. I could cross slash him again, but I don't want to accidentally, No, he double attacked. Son of a... God dang it. All I had to do is cure him. I might be able to... If I get lucky and he... that wasn't lucky. That is the opposite of lucky. It's not the luck I was looking for. I don't even have any healing. No! God dang it. Poison, please kill him. That's my only hope at this point. You don't even have any MP. You're like so done. Thundara, please. That's not Thundara, but I survived it. Just keep lifing. He's got to be close to dead. Oh my god, double thunder. Why? All I had to do was cure Cloud, and he double attacked Cloud and barely killed him. And you know, one thing I could do, actually, at least for you, I could take off all your magic materia. You don't need it. Well, you only have one. Just put on something to level up. Yeah, just take all this off. Give you some health back. Actually, I should give you Silver Armlink, so you don't need magic damage. There, that helps a little bit. Yuffie has low health, but she also has Elemental Lightning, which will help a little bit. He really, like, Lightning isn't a big deal. It does 600 damage, and I'm healing everyone every time they get hit anyways. So it's not like doing a little less damage is going to help. But it will help a little bit on Yuffie, because if she gets hit by lightning, I might be able to not heal her and be okay. But it's, yeah, it's just kind of like a, why not? It might actually be better on Cloud, but the one thing that'll really help that I wasn't thinking of before is that I had Red 13 still on his magic build, and there's no reason to do that because he's just trying to poison. So now he has a lot more health, and he has armor on that helps with physical damage. So he might not even get one shot anymore if he gets a crit. Sorry if I missed any questions, I'm kind of focused on this. Cloud's probably gonna die. Actually, Clear Tranquil to the rescue. This is why Clear Tranquil is so good. Hopefully he doesn't get crit though and die. Oh, he just barely died. Oh, and then Red 13 got crit. Sweet. Fantastic. I've never even seen him do 2,000 damage. I just gave Red 13 more armor, and he just did 2,200 damage with a crit. I don't even know how that happened. I'm pretty sure he was doing crits for like 1,800 before. His regular hits were doing like 1,200, his crits were doing 1,800. Now all of a sudden he just crits for 2,200 and kills Red 13. Feels good, man. Yeah, Fox Magoo, that's why I usually sit here and try to do stuff like this. It's no fun for me to just be like, well, I'll just level up and come back and one-shot him. I would rather, like, actually try to see if it's possible. And I think that most people would agree that this is more entertaining to watch than just coming back later and being like, he's dead. And I'm in it for the challenge. I wouldn't be playing the hardcore mod if I didn't want a challenge. Why play the hardcore mod and then try to make it easy? Like, that's silly. It's all about the journey. It's all about being on the other side and realizing that you did it. I'm so glad that with HP plus materia, Yuffie can just barely survive a hit. Of course, not when she gets hit again and Cloud forgets how to cover. There's so many times when, like, I'm about to heal somebody and he's just like, let me get a quick hit real quick. Let me just give him the roast real fast. God dang it, the double hits, man. What am I supposed to do? You're a monster. Literally and figuratively. Yep, see? And he remembers to cover there, but doesn't cover for Yuffie. It's just like this always happens. It's like, oh, Yuffie's about to die? I'm not going to cover. Oh, I have 200 health? Time to cover. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, I mean, the biggest reason that I do this, even when I play games casually, is that I'm starting to get sick of RPGs that are just all grind fests. Like, it's not fun for me anymore. My entire life I've played RPGs where you just sit there and get up a high enough level to start one-shotting things and then go through the game one-shotting everything, and it's just not fun anymore. So I always try to beat things whenever I get to them, or figure out why, how, how? How did Cloud die? Where's my heal? He's so fast. He's so freaking fast. Oh, goodness. Everyone's in the back row. Everyone's been in the back row since we started the hardcore mod. I put them in the back row and never put them in the front row. There's no reason to. Being in the front row is, like, terrible. If you're gonna do physical attacks, just put on a long range materia. There's, like, the front row sucks. You take so much less damage in the back row that it's just not even worth it to be in the front row for, like, any reason. Unless you're just trying to kill... Unless you need to kill an enemy quick for some reason. It's just never a good idea. Just gotta be fast. Just gotta be lightning quick. Because he's getting off too many attacks before I get off what I want to get off. Hey! First try, slow and poison. It might be the day. Today, it might be the time. The time may or may not be now. John Cena may or may not be in the building. I'm literally curing Cloud every time he gets hit. I don't even care. There's always a chance that he just like double hit crits and just kills him, even though he's defending. I think I need to go back to Clim Hazard, by the way. Freaking cross slash does absolutely nothing. I'm holding on to it in case like there's an emergency. I'm thinking maybe if I use it I can save myself, but honestly I don't even think it helps. Like it does nothing. Also, that's great. That's a feels good man right there. I need to get lucky and he needs to do something that doesn't kill somebody. That's perfect. Alright. I actually salvaged it. She's back with full health and sadness. I salvaged it. What's up, iCrixie? There we go. Use more thunder. I like it when you use thunder. I like it. At this point, I probably can't use cross slash anymore because he'll transform. Maybe. Actually, I probably could right now, but in a few minutes I probably can't. Back from the stove? Oh. Yeah, I heard you. It sounded like you were only at the store for like 2 seconds.
I pretty much was. I got $20 off.
Nice. Oh, yeah, but I think all those are stamped. We're low on MP, this is the problem. I'm not talking to you. Fun dying, yeah. Yeah. Lots of fun dying. So much fun. Cloud needs, or Red 13 needs another. You double it. We got it! Booyah. Oh, that 200 AP feels good. That Cosmo Memory feels good. That 4,000 experience feels good. That Odin Materia feels good. Alright, we need to get out of here, first off. I have no idea what kind of terrible enemies lurk in this mansion, and whether or not a pincer attack is going to kill me. These things, I don't even want to know what they're going to do. I have a feeling that they're going to do this, and we're all going to be confused, and we're going to die. Thank God. Thank God. Alright. Good stuff. Now we can go back to our previous setup. Odin. Give him back his good magic materia. You can get rid of elemental. You take manipulate for fun. Which I'd like you to have steel instead. And you are pretty much the same. You have added effect just to level it up. Perhaps I'll give you poison instead. Give you enemy skill. That's how we had it originally before we started doing that. And you can have renew instead. Cool. Now it's time to get roasted by Materia Keeper. Who's ready? Who's ready to get roasted by the next boss? Just kidding. Materia Keeper should be, well, theoretically should be a lot easier, but who knows? Might just tear me apart. Oh yeah, and we gotta get Vincent too. The whole point of doing all of that, I've already forgotten it. Let's go get the Vincent Meister. Let me get this chest in here too. Totally forgot this is even in here. Mostly because it's a weapon for Kate Sith, and we all know how useless that is. The creepy piano! At least it's not the piano from Mario 64. Oh, and we can get that thing for Barrett now. Oh, I already got it. Leave Vincent. We don't want Vincent. Oh look, it's this guy. Let's fight him for fun. Complete the game. Oh yeah, I was supposed to get Vincent. Someone donated $91 for me to name them Vincent, and I didn't even get them. Freaking Ripperuski. Hey, you chose to make your name Kate Sith. You chose your destiny. Oh, Ripperuski. Don't you hate it when that happens? You're swinging around and then fall off your giant mace ball thing. So does this guy just not take magic damage, or does he not take fire damage? I didn't notice how much thunder did. I want to say it's just fire damage. Let's try Lazara. He keeps falling. What a doofus. Wow. Falls and then just gets right back on. Oh, or not. Oh, thunder didn't do anything either. Guess we're doing all physical here. This is one thing that the hardcore mod seems to do. There's a lot of enemies I've fought that just take one type of damage, which is cool. It's an interesting thing. It makes sure that you're not just running through the game with the same damage. You have to mix it up some. But that's why I have Red 13 built for straight magic damage, and then Cloud, you know, always does pretty good physical damage, so. Then Yuffie is kind of just whatever left is needed. She's kind of the yellow materia. She's got the E skill, the steel. Actually, I don't think she has E skill. Oh yeah, she does. She's got E skill and steel and slow and like all those things that you don't really need any stats for. Just whatever the word is for it. Check out Odin, why not? curses. I love that little mirror enemy. Always cracks me up. He lulled because of my commentary on the guy. That dude's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool enemy. I can't help but notice that Odin's sword kind of looks like a Titus sword. That looks like something Titus would use. At least Odin is still OP. He'll be really good for grinding. Whenever I need to grind, I can just spam Odin. It kind of looks like the Brotherhood, but a little too bright. But just the way that it has like a zag in it is just kind of like what Cloud sword or Titus' swords always look like. Booga booga! I'm Vincent. Creepy. Oops. I knew I was gonna spam through it too fast. P. Dizzle, B. Battlehammer, Daniel Shreg, Sheesh, Shadow Jester, Rich, Hello Kara, DJ Viral, Day King, Dadophilia Wen, the 221er, Benku Pi, 7914, Wizened Snake. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it so much. And Flaming KB, thanks for the host, man. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoy the stream. If you have any questions about my stream or any questions about me, feel free to ask. We were doing an AMA earlier, but I guess you guys don't have enough questions. I guess I'm just, you know, what you see is what you get. There's not many questions to ask. I'm a pretty, you know, I lay it all out on the table. I don't think you have to talk to him again, do you? Oh no. Bats and snakes. Yeah, I'm not trying to mess around with this crap. Look at these things. They're doing 600 damage. Get out of here. Odin wins. Bye-bye, Fabio Anchor. That should be the name of that enemy for sure. Fabio Anchor. For now on, that enemy will always be Fabio Anchor. Wait a second. He missed one of the snakes? What? I didn't even know that could happen. I was unaware that that was even a thing that could happen. I thought if Zant and Zukin went off, it just automatically hit. I feel bamboozled here. Also, why did I not heal from Bloodfang? What is going on? I'm being bamboozled and I don't appreciate it. Okay, I think you have to talk to him one more time. Feels bamboozled, man. You have to get him to say that other thing that he says. What is with the double colored? Okay, those look like tiny beta snakes. What in the world? Good night. Oh, you have to say who are you? I forgot there was another section of this. You have to actually get his name. Okay. I should have known that you had to get his name at least. So it's going to be iSeminar. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it a lot, man. I know the charity appreciates it as well. Thank you so much. You are now forever Vincent. And for now on, when you go on my chat, all you can say is Lucretia. That's all you're allowed to say. Every time Isaminar gets in the chat, the first thing he says better be Lucretia, or else he's not playing the part correctly. Let me go ahead and remove his name here. And then move Avatar's name down. And then I'm going to reset the chat real quick so I can... Oops. There we are. Wait! I can fly! You should take me on your journey. I have a cool cape and stuff. And I was a Turk. And Turks are cool. Thanks for joining, but you're not open. You're freaking useless. I've never liked Vincent. His stats kind of blow, too. He's kind of tanky, which is actually kind of nice. He's a lot like Barrett. Like, he is basically Barrett with a worse limit break. Because he can sit in the back row and he's tanky. So that turns into him just really being like a tanky character. But then he has a poopy limit that really is never good until you get the last one. I think Vincent is tanky. He has a lot of HP, if I remember correctly. And he has a high magic stat too, but I just never use him because I never liked this limit break. I could maybe use him instead of Red 13 and just build him magic, and then he could sit in the back row and have magic. Like, that actually sounds like a good idea, but I just hate his limit break so much. It really is just never useful for like high level like bosses or anything. Yeah, look, he's got 1500 health. Well, I don't know if he's really tanky, but he has a lot of health. His HP stat, I think he's one of the only ones that gets like 9,999 HP at level 99 or something like that. I just remember him having a good HP stat. Anyways, I'm gonna throw him in the party for a second to see what he has. He has a silver armlet. Thanks. What a bro. I mean, his limit breaks, in all honesty, aren't that bad. Like, they're strong, they do a lot of damage. It's just for any fight that you need any kind of strategy, it just goes out the window once you use Vincent's limit break. And some of them are bad. Like, sometimes they'll just get into a crappy loop where it's like, oh, this does no damage, let's use this constantly. Like, they'll do that all the time. Be like, oh, this thing takes no magic damage. I'm going to use nothing but my magic attack. But, his ultimate limit break, Chaos, is actually really strong. He gets some really ridiculous stats when he uses Chaos. So Chaos is viable to use in certain circumstances, but I never use him enough to get there. So, that hurt. Yeah, this is painful. Not enjoying this. Oh yeah, I did forget to get Destruct, didn't I? Yeah, I guess I should get that. It's over by, it's in the mansion right next to Vincent. I just didn't grab it. We'll go back and grab it. Have you unlocked every limit for every character in the same playthrough? Yeah, you actually have to for... Well, I guess you don't have to in the same playthrough, but I did for the PS4 run that we did. Which, if you haven't seen the PS4 run that we did, I highly recommend you check it out if you enjoy this run. It was basically a run through vanilla Final Fantasy VII, but I played it in ×3 speed and active battle. And it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I thought it was just going to be like a fun, like, okay, we're going to blast through the game really quick and it'll be funny to see some bosses at ×3. It ended up being like an actual real challenge and really fun. Because on active battle in ×3, you get about one turn before the enemy just hits you like 3 times. Because you can't react that fast. So it made for some really crazy fights. In fact, Lost Number on the PS4 version was like one of the most entertaining fights I've done in a while. So I highly recommend you check that out. At least the Lost Number fight. I think you'll enjoy it. It's all on YouTube, just like this is. You can watch the whole thing. It's only like 8 episodes long or something because we blasted through the game so quickly. But yeah, I recommend it. It was fun. We got basically we played through the whole game on ×3 active battle, just as a challenge, and then after that was done, we got the platinum trophy directly after. So it's a fun playthrough to watch. Might as well kill these things for some experience. Yeah, it was a good time. If you enjoy this kind of thing, you'd enjoy it, because it's the same thing. Us sitting here playing Final Fantasy VII, having a good time. We did the Derek bait for a trophy. We had to grind the all the limit breaks for trophies. And we beat everything, including, I think I did Ruby Weapon and Emerald Weapon still on ×3 and active battle. So yeah, that was fun. It was a lot more fun than I thought it would be, like I said. I thought it was just going to be pretty easy because it was vanilla, and I've played through vanilla so many times. But the ×3 actually made for quite an interesting... what is this? What in the world? That one, like, killed himself. What was that garbage? He used some attack and killed himself, and then one martyred and killed Yuffie. Okay, these snakes are scary and I don't like them. What's up, Pete Vita? I'm spoiling it for myself for YouTube. Coming week. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it a lot. Hope you enjoy the stream. If you were the CEO of Square Enix, what would you do to get them back on track? It's a good question. I mean, this is like theoretical because I don't think I could really be the CEO of Square. Like, yes, I could come up with some good ideas, but I'm not the CEO, so I don't necessarily know that these things would work. Like, I'm a business person. I've run my own business before. I understand the ins and outs of businesses, but having said that, I've never designed a video game in my life, and I don't know what goes into running a video game company. But under my experience, take it or leave it, I would say, number one, stop making other games and make Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Not because I want to see them, but because fans get continually frustrated with the fact that they've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it and not actually made it. And I think they need to be way more honest about why it hasn't been made yet. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 It's been years, and they haven't really said why it's not made. They've said, like, it's in development, it's not in development. It's in development, it's not in development. Oh, we're having some troubles with Disney. Oh, we're waiting for more Disney movies to come out. but they haven't like really said like, okay, this is why it isn't made, because there's no reason why it shouldn't be done or made by now. And they continually work on other projects without even saying like, oh, we're going to stop Kingdom Hearts 3 for now, and we're going to make Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns 2 Deluxe Edition Electric Boogaloo. Like, they just make it. They're like, okay, we're making Kingdom Hearts 3, and then Lightning Returns comes out, and you're like, okay, but you didn't say anything. Like, you didn't tell us, hey, we're going to stop making Kingdom Hearts 3 and make... They just do it. They just like they do whatever they want for some reason. They're the only company I've ever known that just like literally just goes off and does whatever. Like they just have zero. They have zero like understanding of what their fans want, and they don't talk to their fans enough. So maybe Kingdom Hearts 3 is like an impossible game to make for some reason, and maybe like, you know, if I was the CEO of Square, maybe I couldn't make Kingdom Hearts 3 happen, but at least I could be a little more honest about it and be like, hey, Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't happening, or hey, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out in like 4 years because of this, and this. But they just continually say it's in development and don't give any other further. They give the same trailer every 2 years of Cloud going or Sora going around and smacking things, and it's just no different. So that's one thing. Two, I would stop making games for the new fans, because that's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life and makes me want to slip my throat every time I play a Square game. I truly don't understand why a company that has every RPG fan in the world at their feet would decide that they're going to start making games for the new fans, whoever those are. Like kids? Are you talking about kids? Are you talking about kids that aren't into RPGs? Last time I checked, kids are into RPGs. So I don't know what the heck you're talking about, Square. Like, what kid doesn't watch their big brother play RPGs and, like, think it's fun? And if they don't think it's fun, then they're not going to buy the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So why make it for them? It makes absolutely no sense. Like, it's the most dumb, like, there's no reasoning. It's like, oh, we're going to make an RPG for those of you who don't like RPGs. Have fun. It makes no sense. Like, if you're a kid born after 2000, as Sindragon says, you're either going to A, watch your big brother play RPGs and be like, wow, that looks fun, I'm going to get into those. Or B, never play an RPG in your life because you're not into them. So what is the point of making any game, whether it be Final Fantasy 15 or the Final Fantasy VII Remake, both of which they said were for new fans? What's the point of that? I don't understand. Like, and they've never come out and said, like, why. They're just like, well, we think that new fans will enjoy an action RPG, so we're going to make it an action RPG. But why? Like, you have all of Japan and all of the... do I want this? Yeah. I'm going to have to get rid of added effect and go with... Why not? Do destruct. You have, like, all the RPG fans are willing to buy your game if it's good. So why, and I just don't, for what reason would you need more fans, new fans? I used to run a business, and I understand that you always need to be innovating and getting new customers and getting new fans. You can't just do the same thing forever, and that's perfectly acceptable. But then make Final Fantasy 15 for the new fans, and then make the Final Fantasy 7 Remake for your current fans. You have to keep your current fans happy too. And why would you even make a Final Fantasy VII Remake if it's not for Final Fantasy VII fans? Like, it just makes no sense. So that is like the next, I would be like, okay, we're making a game for the new fans and we're making a game for the old fans. Done. Why does it, you know, how could it, why would it be any more complicated than that? Just say, hey, we're making a game, we're making Final Fantasy 15, it's going to be new, it's going to be innovative, it's going to have boy bands, it's going to be great. But then we're also going to make the Final Fantasy VII Remake for all you great fans that have followed us for 20, 30 years and, you know, come to Japan to see our Final Fantasy museum and all you guys that have, you know, got us to where we are. We're going to make this Final Fantasy VII Remake just for you. That's all they had to do. And everyone would have been happy with whatever it was. Like, action RPG, even if it's total crap, people would have been like, well, they tried to do something cool for us. You know, good attempt, Square. But instead, they're just making everyone mad. So, yeah, this This sucks. It still sucks in this game. Yeah, nothing ever beats the Seraph Cone. Not for about 15 save points later. So yeah, that would be the next thing I would do. Just like, why, because, why? The next thing I would do is, you know, stop selling Final Fantasy wine, because that's nonsense. I mean, there's a lot of things I would do, but I think those are the two big ones that have really, like, taken me from, like, a die-hard Square fan to, like, a I don't even care about Square anymore fan. Are just those two things. Those are the two things that truly frustrate me. Like, sure, I don't like Final Fantasy 15. I don't like the fact that they're releasing DLC for Final Fantasy 15. I think that that's, like, one of the dumbest things ever. But that's me. There are people out there that like Final Fantasy 15, and there are people out there that like DLC. So, just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it shouldn't have been done. But the way that they're acting, the way that they work with their fan base is just crap. It's just so bad. I mean, I think Bethesda and Bungie and some of the Ubisoft, some of the companies that we make fun of for like being bad with talking to their fans and giving what they want, I think they're laughing at Square right now, being like, "Wow, you guys really blew it." So, okay, I need to remember which shoot goes where, because I don't even remember. Good old Blizzard. You think that's what you want, but that's not what you want. How many times have you played through the game, including mods and vanilla? I have absolutely zero idea. There's no way I would know that. I will say that it's less than you'd think. People tend to think like, dude, how do you forget where these pipes go? Haven't you played this game a million times? Not exactly, like not all the way through. I speed ran this game for a while and probably gave like, I don't know, 30 to 40 speedrun attempts, which is a lot for this game because of the way it works. But that's only the beginning and the end of the game. You skip all of the game in the speedrun. So it's not like I had to go through these pipes over and over again. Although you do actually have to do this part, but I didn't go through all the pipes. I only go through one of the pipes. And I know which pipe that is. But yeah, I played through this game a couple of times as a kid, and then I played through it again as an adult. And then everything else I've done, like the tutorial videos, the speed runs and all that stuff, it's just been me jumping around the game. So in terms of playing through the whole game, you know, I've only done like 2 mods. Those are the only 2 times I've really run through the whole game lately. So that's why, like, sometimes I forget stupid crap. Plus, I just forget stupid crap because, you know, it happens. I have a bad memory, so